I'm gonna need everybody here to lower their expectations. How old are you guys? Let me ask you a question. How is Jeffrey Epstein's island? How old are you? 18. You're aged out. Yeah. They look at you on that island like, what this old bitch doing over here? Get her ass out of here. You got your period? Fuck out of here.
Oh, that's edgy.
Last night, I was talking about the Epstein thing. And couple, just get up and they leave. You know, I'm like, the reason why he had the young girls on the island is because in case they tried to swim away, he would just play Baby Shark.
Great finish to a great joke. What a wonderful comedian, Andrew Schulz, for you. What? This is the kind of comedy I love. Super offensive. Some people might get offended, but I love it. If you get offended easily, don't go to a comedy show.
This room are some of the most important TV and film executives in the world. People from every background, but they all have one thing in common. They're all terrified of Ronan Farrow. He's coming for you. He's coming for you. Look, talking of all you perverts.
Guys, look at his face. You can tell he didn't like this joke.
Coming for you.
Love to see it.
Talking of all you perverts, it was a big year. It was a big year for paedophile movies. Surviving R. Kelly, Leaving Neverland, Two Popes. Shut up. Shut up. I don't...
The best thing ever, seeing Ricky Gervais roasting all of these celebrities.
You had to make your own
I love
way here
it.
in your own plane, didn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world.
Exactly.
Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and off, okay?
Wow. Just wow. Look at his face. He's not happy with that one either, but I love this.
My Jeffrey Epstein impression ever took off. He's still alive. He's still alive? I don't think I've heard that conspiracy theory. Where do you think he is? Is he here tonight? Jeffrey, come on out here. Who said he's still alive, you conspiracy theorist? You really think so? Wow, you crumbled under the slightest bit of pressure.
Security cameras all of a sudden shut down for 3 hours on your most crucial prisoner.
Okay, listen, I give you that is weird, but let me counter you with this. I think the prison system is one of the most poorly run things in the entire world.
I agree. I like this guy. He's great at crowd work. I think he's gonna be successful.
There was no Epstein list. The US government announced, without a doubt, that Epstein's cause of death was as previously described in 2019, and that no list ever existed. This is after years of stating that it does in fact exist, as well as a representative claiming it is directly on their desk for review earlier in February.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients? Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review.
Only to turn around
That's what she said, but I don't believe her now.
and say that there is no list whatsoever. In 2019, when the late billionaire Jeffrey Epstein was arrested, the idea that he didn't pass in jail the way the official news said he did became a meme for years. So much so that just saying his name is enough for many to repeat it. As a result, it's easy to understand how frustrating it is for regular citizens to see major players in the media and government making so much hype around the man and the high-profile celebrities involved, only for them to turn around and deny it. There was that stage when the government was giving out binders with redacted information to influencers in order to drum up hype and transparency, although it would seem those binders...
It was all a marketing ploy, honestly, to promote their efforts, but it failed ultimately. People don't believe them at all anymore.
Never amounted to much either. Consequently, the frustration directed toward the government currently has certainly reached fever pitch, especially when Musk claimed Trump was on that list specifically and then deleted his post.
Yeah, I remember that. That was huge. And now everyone thinks Donald Trump is implicated with Epstein, and that's why the list hasn't been released yet.
It's at the point where no one seems to have a specific grasp on what's real and what isn't, as it's hard to tell whether or not Epstein's list exists when a political party cannot give a straight answer.
I know the answer. It does exist, and they have burned all the files. They don't want it to be released.
Their Epstein list that came out today. And I don't know. I like it when the Epstein lists are leaked. It's nice to see some bipartisanship.
It's nice.
I guess this one was like back when they kept paper records of everyone who like left a voicemail for everyone who had called and left a voicemail for Jeffrey Epstein. And I don't know, people assume that if you did that, you must have been involved in the child trafficking.
Yeah.
That's what he did. But
makes sense.
I don't know if that's necessarily true. You know, my dad, he's left me a lot of voicemails, and he's never seen my stand-up comedy.
There's been a lot of conspiracy theories about why the footage proving Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself is taking so long to release. I think I should maybe do like a slow zoom here. And as the editor in charge of this project, I want to say that we're this close and perfection takes time. See, now I'm kind of liking the green. I spent 18 hours a day of the last 2 weeks working on color alone. White balancing a jail wall is hard as f***. That's kind of gritty. I like that as a look. Hey, Cash, Brian here. What if we just go black and white? Whether I'm color grading, perfecting the EQ on room tone, converting files. Maybe I'm crazy, but I just kind of like it with the crossfade. You know, Apocalypse Now took more than 2 years to edit? I mean, what I really wanted to do was open the sequence up with a drone shot of the jail, but they've been sort of fighting me on that. I just want it to be perfect, you know? Basically, I do an export of where I'm at, send that off to the DOJ. They take a couple months, send their notes back to me. Better at saving now. I didn't have autosave last week. I lost like 6 months of work. And that's standard for any production. Notes are a slow-moving process, especially when you have presidents involved, Congress.
That's ridiculous. I love Ryan Long. This is probably one of my favorite comedians right now. I just love his skit. Honestly, I think that's way too many coincidences to be true. Why is the camera footage missing? Why is the list missing? Why are there no names on the list? This makes no sense at all. It's obviously a huge cover-up.
This has got to stop. The obsession that everyone has about Trump or the Department of Justice releasing the Epstein list. The idea that the Department of Justice, currently being run by like the biggest Trump stooge in the world, is going to release a piece of paper and that is somehow going to motivate people into action. How about we take care of the people that we have pictures of with their arms around each other smiling? It's a similar premise to like religion or Santa Claus, where they believe there's a list somewhere that is going to help elucidate for them who's good and who's bad.
I would also say that.
I know the answer. Everyone is bad. If you assume everyone is bad, then you won't be basically disappointed.
The rumor today of the Epstein list was Stephen Hawking. I don't think so.
I think so. I can believe it. Why not?
First off, he's dead. And second off, even when he was alive, he was kind of dead.
Oh, that's mean.
No one... Can you imagine? That man assaulted me. Who? The one crumpled up like dirty laundry in the corner?
Oh.
I was talking to someone that he was like a kinky guy and she goes, he liked to wash. I'm like, yeah, that's all he could do.
Oh man, I think this joke is going too far, even for me.
I'm trying to figure out how I feel about it. I guess what I thought would happen happened, but you know, that whole Epstein list came out. I know, right? And it was pretty underwhelming. Like they were like dropping the list January 2nd, and then January 2nd came, and they were like, sorry.
Honestly, it all seems like a bad teaser, a bad trailer for a bad movie. It totally failed and everyone is angry right now, and they have the right to be.
January 3rd, and then they dropped the list and everyone was like just mouth-watering on Twitter, everywhere. Everybody was like, Jesus, list, it's gonna shake up the world. You know, and everything's gonna change after this list comes out. And then the list came out and a couple people we thought were on it. And then when I saw the rest of the list, I was like, oh, that's right. I don't know any rich people.
I don't know any rich people either.
I don't really move in the circles for this to
be
a
man.
scandal.
And honestly, at this point, I don't care anymore. I just want to see the whole thing and be gone with it.
And you'll be in a war. Yes, I'm in the middle of my song.
They're about to release the rest of the Epstein list, sir.
Just a moment. Hi, Ghislaine, this is Bill. Just calling to remind you of a certain NDA we signed. Call me back. We need to get out in front of this thing, all right? Get me on Rogan, Hannity, Andy Cohen, all of it!
Do you want me to unalive Miss Maxwell like we did with Jeff?
Yeah. Let's see if Copperfield wants to go have this.
Stumpity, sir.
It's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. Who can take a sunrise, sprinkle the dew?
Sir, I got a copy of the list. 1996 flight, Philadelphia to the island. You, Ellen DeGeneres, and Slugworth.
The 90th.
Oh, even Ellen is on it. What? I don't believe that.
Such a blur of fizzy lifting drinks.
Got another puzzle for you. 1999, in exchange for $10 million, you sent 100 boxes of candy to Mr. Epstein labeled bait.
We can spin that. Bait for fishes. Fishes love candy.
Excuse me, are we going to finish the tour?
Good news, Charlie's running the factory. All you have to do is sign this addendum.
Charlie Bucket will now assume the name and identity William Wonk, including socials, legal burdens, fingerprint reconstruction. Wait, what is this?
Bill, there's a federal agent here.
Legal custody of Oompa Loompas gifted from Mr. Epstein. Note, here's some kids I painted orange. I'm not signing this.
You signed it.
Wonka.
Hello, welcome
Stop
to the
it.
show.
Oh, man.
There, I'm not Wonka anymore, though. Charlie's Wonka. Read the paperwork.
This is legally sound. Where is he?
Down the chocolate river on the right.
Chocolate river.
Down the
He'll be okay.
Wonka, freeze!
I'm not Wonka. I'm Charlie.
Shut up!
That was a great skit. That doesn't make sense to me at all. It's completely ridiculous and absurd, but it was well done.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
Yes.
This guy's been talked about for years.
Yes.
You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep? That is unbelievable.
Yeah, it is unbelievable, and I think we should still talk about it. It is all about accountability for criminals, for the people in power that abuse their power, and they should pay for their crime.
Do you want to waste the time, and do you feel like answering?
I don't mind answering.
I mean, I can't believe you're asking a question on Epstein at a time like this, where we're having some of the greatest success and also tragedy with what happened in Texas. It just
Big
seems
tragedy, I agree. I think Trump is on the list. I think he's incriminating himself. That's why he wants the whole list to be disappeared. Anyway, that's what most people believe right now.
Flight logs, you can Google it. Yeah, Naomi Campbell, Stephen Hawking.
Wait, Stephen Hawking, yeah, there we go. Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking.
You think you had a fun time?
I want to go to the island. Why won't you let me go? Let me go.
Do you think you had fun, though?
Oh, I had a blast. One of the best times of my life.
What'd you do there, Stephen?
Ate a lot of good food, hung out with good friends.
That's insane.
Somebody stop me. Somebody stop me.
Let's get into that position that he's in.
Who, me? Just chilling.
Me chilling, too.
Just hanging out for the day.
What a beautiful island. A butterfly has just landed on my nose.
Oh man, I love Andrew Santino. What? This guy is so good at impression. Funniest bit I've seen by now.
The really great investigative work that finally got Jeffrey Epstein arrested again. I mean, that was a real crack effort to arrest a pedophile whose plane was called the Lolita Express.
What? What kind of name is that?
13 years to realize, oh yeah, he's a pedo. People want to get caught when they commit certain crimes. Like, if I was a pedo, that's the last thing I would name my plane. It's stupid. You're begging to get caught. I'd say, hey, you want to come for a ride on Menopause Airlines? All the flight attendants would be 80. Lolita Airlines.
Oh man, good joke.
Should buy Epstein's Island. He should. It's for sale.
What's going on with it?
It's for sale.
Sandals.
Yeah,
Open up the sandals,
fucking
dude.
buy it.
Open up. It's a waste of a good
kind
island.
Ghosts would be floating around that island.
Yeah.
Young, hot ghosts.
Russian.
The best ghosts of all time.
You'd be chasing them like, no.
Man, I just love Shane Gillis on Joe Rogan. I want to see more of him there. That's hilarious.
Okay, so the FBI looks at the circumstances surrounding the death of Jeffrey Epstein. According to the report, this systematic review revealed no incriminating client list. So what happened to the Epstein client list that the Attorney General said she had on her desk?
Well, I think if you go back and look at what the Attorney General said in that interview, which was on your network on Fox News.
Got the quote.
Go ahead.
John Roberts said, DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen? And she said, it's sitting on my desk right now to review.
Yes, she was saying the entirety of all of the paperwork, all of the paper in relation to Jeffrey Epstein's crimes. That's what the Attorney General was referring to, and I'll let
I don't believe that's what she said at all. She is just trying to cover up for everybody.
her speak for that. But again, when it comes to the FBI and the Department of Justice, they are more than committed to ensuring that bad people are put behind bars. They have an operation going on right now called Summer Heat, which has our murder rate trending in the lowest direction in United States history. Their emphasis on violent crime and locking up violent criminals has led to the arrest of 14,000 violent criminals. That's a 62% increase from the same time period last year. So this Attorney General and the FBI Director are committed to putting bad people behind bars where they belong. They promised an exhaustive review. That's what they did. For any further details, I would refer you to the Department of Justice.
Well, that's good to hear, but did they do their job correctly or not? Why is the list completely gone? Something's missing, something's not right there. I don't believe what she said.
In front of us. And they were like, hey, that's not cool. Can't do that. And then they're like, here's some more NFL games. And a new season of Stranger Things. And we're like, yeah, okay, we're going to get back to this, but... So it was like, Epstein didn't kill himself. Like, oh, yeah. Yeah, fuck up. Yeah, the refs are blowing this game. What's going on here?
Yeah, I agree. They want to divert the attention of the public away from this issue, but we are not letting it go that easily. No, we are not. What kind of party is this? Oh, look at him. Disappointed face.
I'm sorry. That was the party they had for the Epstein list not being released.
What? What are you saying?
I'm kidding. That's not what that was.
Of course he is.
There was no list.
There was no list.
There never was a list.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients? Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review.
Is it really?
Yeah. We got a question now.
The list is on my desk, but then I looked at the list and said, no list.
Jon Stewart is great. Even if I don't agree with all of his takes, you gotta acknowledge that he is a great comedian.
So there you have it, guys. Jeffrey Epstein, he killed himself, and there is no client list. I know we all wanted some justice and the names to come to light, but
of course,
the TSA recently announced that we can keep our shoes on when we go through security. So, you know, when God closes a door, he opens a window. People are saying that America is on the decline because of all this, but I think America is the same as it's always been. It's just
we just want the list. Give us the list, the list, the list, the list. Oh my gosh.
Hello, it's me, Stephen Hawking. Recently, I was exposed for being on Epstein Island. Boo fucking ho. It was a good time. The girls were not underage because they were made of stardust that was over 5 billion years old. All I was doing was watching midgets standing on tabletops doing black hole calculations on a chalkboard while Ghislaine Maxwell got me hard with a Dyson portable vacuum. Indeed, Jeffrey was a bad man. But when I was there, he was giving a disabled genius the only joy I felt. Thank you. This was a pre-recorded message before my death in the event the Epstein flight logs were exposed.
That's the craziest voiceover I've heard in a while. Wow.
They're making a Jeffrey Epstein biopic. It's going to star George Clooney, and it's called Oh, She's 11.
Oh my gosh, wow, that's wild.
What is it? Stephen Hawking? My hero, dude. My hero, dude. Did you
Really?
guys go to the? Did you guys? Anybody go to the island? Who went to the island? Anybody go to Epstein's? All right, a good portion of us went to the fucking island. It's incredible, dude. Do you ever think anybody was bummed? Any rich guy that didn't make the list for Epstein's list? Had to been like one rich guy that was like, "Damn it!" Like a high school basketball. He's like, "Come on." JV.
Wow. You can tell they are half laughing at this joke. I think it's going way too far for them. Some people are not happy. Just like the girl in the back, completely offended by the jokes. They don't like it at all.
Which one was Harvey Weinstein? He owned the island?
No, that was.
Do you think Harvey?
Epstein.
Do you think Harvey Weinstein ever tried to go Epstein's Island, and Epstein was like, "Come on, man." It's not cool. Those people are just trying to win roles. It's fucking bullshit.
Do you think the people who went to Epstein Island treated it like a Universal Studios?
I don't think so.
Or like a Disneyland, like they like had that moment of like where they're in Jurassic Park and that like they're looking and they're turning the heads.
Yeah. Do you think they had Fast Pass over there? For like...
Oh no! What?
If I gotta wait in line all day, they're gonna be of age.
Even for me, this is way too far.
Elaine, the traffic king and queen are back, baby. The much anticipated Epstein file has dropped. It's 1,000 pages. Only Cat Williams can read that fast, so here are the hits. Turns out the Epstein Island conspiracy has some fresh blood, and no, I'm not talking about hymens. Human Hot Wheels Stephen Hawking got rolled into this kid-diddling debacle. Hawking, who apparently loves strip clubs and looked like he got a lap dance from a wrecking ball, visited Epstein's Island for an academic conference in 2006 where he was rumored to have an underage orgy, or as he calls it, the gangbang theory. Epstein tried to pay people to discredit the rumor and cover up Hawking's tire tracks. They even tried to erase Stephen's memory by shaking him like an Etch-a-Sketch. Hawking wasn't the only new name revealed. Voice actor for a cartoon dirt bike, RFK Jr. was on the list. He immediately blamed his ex-wife for being on Epstein's plane and at his house. Finally, a Kennedy that knows how to use his wife for cover. Honestly, though, does the CIA kill everyone this guy knows? Look, I just hope he wasn't at the Stephen Hawking orgy, okay? The Kennedys have seen enough brain splatter. Think about it. David Copperfield also was allegedly at Epstein's house because when there's kids to entertain, you hire a magician. They actually asked Copperfield if he wanted a 26-year-old, to which he responded in true magician fashion, let's cut that in half. Aside from those guys, it's just the same cast of characters that deserve to take a submarine trip to the Titanic. Bill Clinton was mentioned, but the worst thing they said about Bill in the whole drop is he likes him young. I mean, this guy is slipperier than Stephen Hawking's chin. As of now, the only minors that we know for sure Clinton fucked were the ones digging out of the rubble in Haiti. And you can't mention Epstein without his favorite royal kid rinser, Prince Andrew. I mean, how is this guy not in jail? Oh yeah, he's a fucking prince. I can't believe England pays for this guy to fly around the world and fuck teens. At least in America, we elect people to fly around the world and fuck teens. The royal family claims that what Prince Andrew is doing is not grooming, it's air conditioning. Now, if that joke is confusing, try spelling air H-E-I-R. Ultimately, this drop was more useless than Stephen Hawking's Fitbit. The allegations are so old, Clinton wouldn't stuff his cock in them. Hopefully, more information comes out. Hopefully, justice is served. And hopefully, Epstein and Ghislaine or Ghislaine or whoever the hell you pronounce her name, hopefully they both rot in hell. I mean, that would be a Mossad with a happy ending.
Andrew Schulz is the greatest. What a great comedian. What a great rant right there. He's just roasting everybody. Everybody's getting on it. Wow.
You see these Epstein papers that have come out? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. You said that way too quick. Holy hell. Got away with that one. There were some funny names on this Epstein Islands list. David Copperfield, the magician. Stephen Hawking? Was it nothing funny about Stephen Hawking? On Epstein's Island, is there? Nothing funny at all. I tell you what, Epstein, terrible, one of the worst people to ever live, right? A horrible pedophile, one of the worst people to ever live. But good to know the island was wheelchair accessible. Do you know what I mean? You've got to look for positives in a bad situation sometimes.
Oh man, that's a crazy joke.
That's Jay-Z, now listed as the #1 suspect on the Epstein list because only in America
Can you vote and place bets on who's on this list like the Super Bowl? That's right, ladies and gents, welcome. We got Jay-Z at -250. He was there feeling like a pimp, but it's going to be really difficult to brush off that dirt on his shoulders, Tom. And slightly better odds, old Bill -200. And yeah, you know what? He's not even there, guys, but my pop-up pick of the week, I'm taking Stephen Hawking.
What is happening right now? I agree, America has a gambling problem. Too many people are betting on useless things and losing all of their money. It has to stop, in my opinion.
Plus 150. Back to you, Tom. And don't even get me started on that Brady dude. He's been more adjacent to creeps than anyone who still works for Kanye. Look, people are mad this list is not out yet, as promised by the new FBI director, who said
they have the right to be mad,
he
honestly.
would release it on day one. But believing a politician will do what they say is like starting a new company, blackout drunk at karaoke. You're too good to be true. A report was leaked that some files may be permanently deleted first. No way. I wonder why. You may talk a big game about the Hollywood elite, but congratulations, you all have Trump confabulation. I had to Google it. It's when you distort memories. Long before the media and people hated him, the celebs on that list were hanging with Trump at the same place.
Yeah, honestly, I think this is a huge hit for the Trump administration. This is a bad look, if you ask me. I don't think it's gonna recover from this. People are not trusting fully this story at all. I don't know how it's gonna end up, but he's probably gonna lose some public approval over this.
Donald Trump is on the Epstein list. That's why it hasn't come out. Oh my God, who could have seen this coming? Aside from all the video footage of this showing the two of them hanging out together, why are you telling us this? Because I love you guys. And he was just so mean to me just now. All the government secrets coming out now, bitch. But if you've known this entire time that he's on this list, why have you been choosing to work with him and be friends with him? What? You heard what I said. If what you're saying is true, then why would you say you love a man who you know committed these horrible atrocities? Okay, I never said I loved him. You literally said on your own platform that you love him as much as a straight man can love another man. I'm gay. Don't Kevin Spacey this.
Oh man, this impression of Elon Musk was great. This was a great skit. Obviously, I think Elon Musk is just turning on Trump because it cannot get what he wants out of Trump. He probably wanted to partner with Trump and get the best for his own businesses, and he wanted to control Trump. But of course, Trump is not that easily controllable, and now that it cannot influence Trump the way he wants to, he's doing his own thing, launching his own party, but I don't think that's gonna work. I think his party is going to fail. I think Musk is acting like a spoiled child right now, if you ask me.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump.
Breaking. Florida's former AG Pam Bondi claimed she had the Epstein client list and would release it. Trump also said he'd declassify it. Elon said Trump was on it. Now, poof. No list, no names, no nothing. So, where'd it go? Let's check the comments.
So let me get this straight. Trump said he was dropping the list like it was a mixtape. Bondi said she had the USB stick, and now it's oops, we lost it? Bro, they protecting this list like it's the Krabby Patty formula.
They ain't lose that list. They studied that list. They made calls, deals, got folks removed. You ever seen justice move that slow? That list sitting in a safe next to JFK's real killer and Obama's birth certificate.
Now listen, I can't find my left slipper half the time, but y'all losing an entire international sex crime document? Somebody's lying, and it smells like lobbyist cologne.
Somebody's lying. I agree. And we have to get to the bottom of it, but I'm not sure if we are ever gonna get to it in the future. Let me know what you think about this story. Thanks for watching, and click right there to watch the next one, and I will see you there. Bye bye.